fighting out of the red corner at the 145-pound weight class, out of unattached VA, Ahmed Zahi.
All right, Ahmed Zahi in the red corner. Out of Kaizen MMA.
And fighting out of the blue corner, also out of unattached VA, Gombodorj Byambadorj.
Go-Yo.
There we go.
That's a tough name.
I was going to say,
name.
yeah. He's got to get a championship medal just for that.
About 40 letters there.
Yeah. Gombodorj, Byambadorj. Come on, Lee.
Gombodorj.
This is going to be a heck of a fight as well.
Let's find that champion. Let's go.
Man, Goyo's tall. I didn't realize he was so big.
Yeah.
Jeez, he's got some reach. Ahmed Zahi coming out of your gym.
Yep, coming out of Kaizen.
And man, he really impressed me in the last one. Zahi did, and got a big win against another boxer that I'm a big fan of, Bruce Andrade, who's also on this card today. But yeah, Zahi took it, and man, really impressed by this young man.
Yeah, no, he's been on a hot streak all year. He's definitely found a stride in boxing. He's continuing to pick it up.
Here we go. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ahmed Zahi, 17 years old, fighting out of Kaizen Boxing with Coach Gustavo. And Goyo, fighting out of Z's Boxing Gym with Coach Eric Zimmerman.
Good lead right hand landed by Ahmed right there, but still just feeling each other out. Goyo landing a good jab. His stance is very like Eastern European type of fighter. Keeping things long and using a lot of good footwork to maintain that distance. Look at that. Do we know Goyo's nationality?
Goyo, yes, he's from Mongolia.
Mongolia, okay, that's what you can see it in the boxing style.
Yeah, he's from Mongolia. He kind of grew up doing a bunch of different sports, but he said he kind of gravitated towards fight sports. And
hey, it fits him well.
Yeah, I see what you mean by that stance. He's kind of scooting in and out real nicely.
Yeah, you can see it in guys like Bivol.
Right.
Sort of a wide stance, but quick with the footwork, able to create a little distance. Zahi's starting to find more entry points, but it's going to be a tough fight. Those guys that know how to keep distance, it's always tough to catch them, especially when they're right in front of you and then they're not, and they're still hitting you. Zahi's finding a couple counters, but he's got to use his timing because, again, that distance control is hard to deal with. But both of them are starting to find their homes now. Good first round.
Excellent first round from both boxers. Coach Z coming out of Z's Boxing Gym. They're actually opening up a new gym in Annandale, and coming up starting. I think they open up in October, and so they're really excited for their new grand opening of Z's Boxing Gym. Make sure you guys give them a follow on Instagram, and Ahmed Zahi coming out with Coach Gustavo, as obviously you guys have been around for a long time. You guys give them a follow as well, Kaizen and
you'll see
Coach
in
Gustavo.
Coach Gustavo's corner, you'll see Tabish Fakiri, another pro fighting on that November 2nd card.
That's right. That's on your card, right?
That's on the same one, November 2nd. We're coming out.
That's right, man. Tell everybody where that's at.
Yeah, this November 2nd card, it's going to be the 7th professional fight for myself, The Fly. And it's going to be right here in D.C., D.C. Entertainment and Sports Arena, November 2nd.
Nice. Excellent.
All right, round 2, just getting started. Ahmed coming out quick, throwing that lead cross, and switching stances too. Pulling out every trick in the book. But just like that, Goyo was able to step back just a couple inches, and as soon as Ahmed's trying to enter, he's finding a counter. Just like that.
He was trying to find that left-hand counter. I saw that. Med's trying to find an answer for that kind of long, rangy style because, you know, Goyo's not really sitting in the pocket with him. He's kind of like sliding out and trying to counter.
Yep, and it's very tricky style. You don't even counter that much around gyms around here, so not something you see too often.
Nice, good fighting in on the inside. Ooh.
That's finding his shots. Both of them finding shots. I think if Ahmed could pull off a little more body work, especially when he gets to this distance. I know the arms are tied up. It's a little hard, but got to take what you can get. All right, Goyo controlling the center of the ring.
All right, we got the main man, Mr. Lee El Gringuito, joining us here in the commentary booth. How you doing today, Lee?
What's up, everybody?
You're everywhere, man. You're inside the ring, outside the ring.
Yeah, they kicked me out from down there because I screwed up the name so bad, so brought me up here.
Gombodorj, come on.
I'm just
gotta
get
it straight.
Good second round for both of these gentlemen.
What a round.
Both these guys coming in the 145-pound weight class. Gombodorj, 16 years old. Ahmed Zahi out of the red corner, 17 years old. So they got one more year in the junior division, and then they'll be crossing over into the adult division. So getting as much experience in this division as they can. Because once you break into 18, man, it's free game, right, Jeff?
Yep. Competition raises the bar.
Go against anybody. 18, you can fight somebody. 30.
Yep.
25, 70.
Incredible. Are we talking about the ring announcer? No, we're talking about these great fighters. Let's go.
Here we go, round 3, guys. This has kind of been a tough one to score, Jeff. What do you think?
Yeah, it's another close one. These are all very evenly matched. And, again, the styles just meshing very well.
Yeah. Now, if we were just going by outfits, I give it to the orange and blue.
Got it. Yeah. Those style points, they matter.
I mean, I happen to be a Mets fan, and he looks like he's... Plus, we learned earlier when you wear white and you're bleeding, it doesn't work well. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
But we haven't seen any blood yet.
They're just trading this round, too. They're just going right to it.
Yeah, Zahi came out with a nice right hand.
Yeah.
And Goyo's finding some nice punches as well.
Now when they're tied up, let's see who can free their hands, find those short shots. Again, sometimes what wins these amateur fights is just who's meaner, who's a dog, you know, and how's that show?
Yeah, nice counter left from Goyo. Like you say, though, who's fighting on the inside here and who's scoring there? Because the referee,
she's letting them fight. Yeah,
she's letting them fight there.
Are they fighting or dancing? Like a dance move there.
It's a dance as well, Lee.
Yeah.
A little aggressive dance. I know you're a big proponent of the dance. You are maybe the biggest in the area of the dance community. You can tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we love dancing.
We got to figure out a way to mix DCBX in with Champions League. I'm still thinking about how to do that.
Yeah, you know what? That last fighter, Matt, he's your guy. He'll dance in the ring. Perfect.
Well, they got to be light on their feet. It's kind of like dancing, right?
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
It's a rhythm. They got to find that rhythm.
Yeah, there was an old coach that once said, if you can't dance, you can't fight. And there's something to that, you know?
mean-
Rhythm, like you said.
Yeah, maybe you guys could take a page from the Savannah Bananas and have them do like a little dance move while they're boxing, you know.
Good fight from
Great
the boys.
job. Now, I'm glad Francisco's going to have to announce the winner, and if
Ladies
it's,
and gentlemen,
if
the
it's a blue corner,
spectacular,
he's in for a
spectacular
treat.
fight where both of them brought the style, they brought the moves, and the lightness on their toes. I saw a couple of toes being actually stepped on, and that must not be pleasant. But of all the things that these boxers have to face, that must be the least of their problems. Let's give a moment for our judges so that they can give us a score and tell us who is going to take this bout.
You know, Francisco gives me a Dr. Evil vibe. I love it. He could hear me.
Yeah, he looks like a ring announcer, that's for
He's
sure.
good. He's good.
Man, this
Ladies and gentlemen, by unanimous decision, this bout goes to our fighter out of the blue corner. Let's hit it for Gombodorj! Byambadorj!
go
What
yo.
was
All
that?
right.
That was pretty good.
Thank God it wasn't me butchering that name twice.
And you know, Goyo only coming in here with one bout. Ahmed Zahi, he had 5 bouts coming in, so another group.
Ladies and gentlemen, these two fighters shows what it really takes to get all the way to this division. And they're young, but they are very, very experienced. Let's give it up one more time for our fighters. Let's give it up for both Ahmed Zahi and Gombodorj Byambadorj.